early day 2, like I said, we are rocking and rolling. Morning everybody, Damian Drager, 4D Exteriorscapes. We are down at the Houston Children's Museum in Houston, Texas. We've been brought down by Aquasprings to help do this renovation on their existing turtle pond. And right now, early day 2, like I said, we are rocking and rolling. We've got Nathan, Johnny, Cody's on the excavator. We're filling up super sacks to get things out of here because our path in and out is very narrow. So we've got some MT100s down here that we're hauling stuff in and out with, showing you what's going on. We got Jonathan out there using one MT to push stuff onto the dump trailer that's here. Hunter coming at me, fast and furious. With the other MT that we're using to take the super sacks out. And from this angle, you can really see that we do have a start to shaping the pond. So again, yesterday we tore out liner, we did everything we could. Had a skimmer set, had another skimmer set, but while we were tearing out the last of the liner, that other skimmer adjusted, so we just pulled it out. We're gonna stick it back in there, make sure everything's right. You know, some people may cut a corner and say, it'll be fine, but we really can't have that in this environment. So again, Cody's our expert machine operator in here. He's cleaning everything up, starting to shape it, shelve things out. We're getting things going. So I would suspect we will have that second skimmer reset, everything underlaid, lined, and well, we have to shape it, everything underlay, line, and then if things are going really well, I think we would be able to possibly start getting some rock in here. So we'll see what goes on with that. I almost forgot, we do have to put an underground drainage system in here so that if any water does get underneath the liner, it's got a place to get out, and there'll be a vertical pipe for that so that a sump pump can pick that out. So yeah, follow along. Give her the beans, sir.
All right, guys, we are getting everything shaped out here. We've got the skimmer boxes being set, but what I want to bring your attention to, the old concrete piers we found, the original ones. As you can see, the old posts, we're not even setting on the concrete foundation. So this time around, we're going to make sure all these are going to be set on the concrete. That way this deck will not shift or move for the upcoming go-around.
Hey everybody, Damian Drager, 4D Exteriorscapes out of Waukesha, Wisconsin. We were brought down by Aquasprings of Houston, Texas to help them renovate this turtle pond. Okay, it is part of their eco station. It is located just outside the research pavilion, and they had a animal chew issue. Okay, other animals burrowing in, putting a lot of holes in here, just leaking all over the place. They've contracted Aquasprings to replace it. Aquasprings is in a similar situation to us where we're qualified people to build it and do things right. However, we don't always have the right manpower. So what we do is there's a network of us that work together, bring each other in for larger jobs where we need more skilled labor. Just throwing bodies at something doesn't always work. What we've done here today, this is the end of day two update. We managed to finish from excavate, shape all of our stuff. We had another unique situation because of those burrowing animals getting in. We had to do some extra protection here. So we're gonna walk over here under this deck, which will be completed later. So we've got a heavy duty fabric we'll call rock pad. On top of that, we've got concrete cloth. Now once this concrete cloth gets wet, it hardens up and becomes rock hard concrete. So if any animals do decide to try to burrow, they will run into that concrete cloth and get stuck. And then we run into another sheet of rock pad, and then we've got our 45 mil EPDM liner, and then another layer of rock pad on top. We've got our skimmer set still from yesterday. We've got one biofalls done, installed, leveled, everything's good, our plumbing's all run. We've got our manifold set up for our jets. We're gonna have some more work on that to do tomorrow. So these jets are gonna run underneath the deck. That will help to keep debris from settling underneath there, okay? The two large biofalls that we have are gonna have adjustable 5,000 to 9,000 gallon per hour pumps. One's gonna be somewhere in that vicinity. The other one's already there. So the water coming off of those will push water out and it'll go towards the skimmers, but we wanna make sure that we keep the water in between moving, especially with the high nutrient load that the turtles will provide. We've got all the rock pad in, the underlayments, the liners, everything is in and ready to go. Time setting the other biofalls, getting that height done, getting that plumbing done, and then doing the jet system underneath. And then everybody's favorite word, we're going to be rocking. Who doesn't love a good rock party? We've got a lot of bodies here, a lot of knowledgeable, skilled hands, and we are gonna start rocking this thing out. We'll probably start with, at least in my mind, I'd like to get this stuff done underneath the deck just to get it out of the way, okay? It's gonna be a little bit more labor intensive, and then we can truck along and get all the other decorative parts done. It is a designated or use specific for turtles. We are doing some things in here that we still like to do for normal ponds, but with turtles, they like to bask up on logs and things like that. And Hunter and Jonathan from Aquasprings have some phenomenal pieces that we're gonna incorporate into this feature. If you like what we're talking about, like, comment, follow, share, please.